What's going on, everybody? Applersky back here with part 3 of Nobody Wants to Die Blind Platinum Walkthrough. At this point, I actually have gotten the Platinum Trophy, and it only took me 1 and about a quarter playthroughs. So just wanted to let you know that the format's going to be changing a little bit after this part and part 4. I added the subtitles because I noticed that it was kind of hard to hear the dialogue. I was having some volume balancing issues, so in part 5 you'll start seeing the subtitles placed there, just for you guys, so you guys can kind of read along as I talk over it. And even if I'm talking over it, it still seemed kind of low, so I went ahead and added that. But I have got the Platinum Trophy. I did miss 1 in a level, and we will be going back to that point later on, because that was the last trophy I needed to unlock the Platinum. So once we get to that point, I'll let you know. From here on out, this part here, part 3, is one of my favorite parts of the game. It's a very cool mission. That's why this video does run a little bit longer. Not really because I was confused on what to do. It was more of like a lengthy mission. So, I cut out as much as I could without losing any like context to the game itself. So I hope you guys enjoy this and have been enjoying it thus far. There's only 1 trophy actually earned in this video, but there is something you need to do very vital. Actually, 2 things in this level that will benefit later in obtaining the Platinum. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
The bar was named Icarus and met its end fittingly. I didn't have time to savor the irony. An impossible chance to get Kovalev has just fallen out from the sky into my very lap, or at least my very neighborhood.
James, are you hearing this?
Fire department on site. Ambulance is in 13 minutes. Secure the area. Do not go inside. I say again, do not go inside.
Sounds like good advice.
All you sons of bitches in Brooklyn, hold your positions. And get the crowds pushed back before it comes down on top of them.
Sarah, mute this channel.
What, you allergic to orders?
Yes, I am.
I'm not really sure why, but this part of the game reminded me of a really big favorite of mine that is very, very underrated, Order 1886. This part kind of reminded me of that, so just wanted to point that out there. If you guys have heard about that game or played it, I'm going to be doing an actual whole video on that at some point, so keep an eye out for that.
Swell. I prefer to interrogate corpses. Their deaths tell me more than their lies would.
James, evacuate whoever you can and get the fuck out of there.
Little late for that. See for yourself.
Oh shit. What the fuck?
Good question. Help me identify Kovalev. I bet his corpse will open right up if we ask it all nice-like. How about this unicorn guy?
Seriously? No, it's not him.
about this guy?
Not even close. Quit fucking around.
Drenched in his own blood.
This isn't Kovalev.
Shit, I can't find it. Moving on to reconstruction.
James, we don't have time.
Sarah, I'm going to find out what happened here, full stop. Understand?
Okay, sure.
Load of shit. Loss.
Don't worry, I'm sure everyone here can afford new bodies.
Fuck them. What they lose.
Same as green.
What's inside?
James, don't even think.
We have to reconstruct the lock. Fuck. It's as far back as it'll go.
So we don't know what caused the explosion.
Not yet.
James, if Kovalev finds out,
This whole place is about to fall apart and take Kovalev's secrets with it. I'm not about to let that bastard get away from me again.
hey, if you fall, I'll say you acted alone. I'm fucking serious.
Fine. Let's get to work.
Ugh, what a horrible way to die.
Fire only consumed his flesh. You can always buy more of that.
Burnt to a crisp.
To a guy like that, cost of
Anyways,
bodies are worse
just
than
remember
any
that
fucking
safe. That safe is one of the main points of the whole video. So you can't. I mean, you can't really miss it, because you're gonna have to interact with the safe at some point. But there is an item in there that you need to unlock a trophy later on.
Runs like clockwork. You recognize him?
John Park? The third one in the photo with Green. The main shareholder of Demer?
Fucking Demer. Ribs completely crushed. Multiple minor injuries.
It's covered in some kind of flammable shit.
What does it look like to you?
Something exploded right next to him. Concussive force broke all his bones. Intense heat set him on fire.
Shit. The poor bastard really suffered.
Yeah, well, suffering's nothing new. Especially for people who eat Demer food.
Can you find the source of the explosion?
As long as this shit glows under UV light, yeah, I think so.
So his ribs were crushed before he caught on fire? Ugh. That sounds like a terrible way to go. I've broken ribs many times
Blast is in this lounge.
skateboarding, and it is not fun.
check on Park's friends.
What was... Huh? What'd you say?
Nothing. Just that we better get a move on.
Martin Roy, the owner of the New York Liberation Stadium?
Shit. He seemed like a decent guy.
You knew him?
Nah, not really. He shook my hand a few times in the old life, that's all. Somewhere. You know, from the photo? From a speed camera?
It's a scarf. But, yes, indeed. Jane Salma had a similar one.
Similar? Identical?
Uh-huh. But, it's just a scarf. Besides, there's no sign of Salma's presence?
No, not yet. Weird. I can't read the Icarus.
Destroyed?
Doesn't look that way. I just can't access it. I see a code on the hand. Will you check it?
Expensive bodies don't usually have those.
Could have been a recent purchase, maybe? Just hadn't gotten around to removing the serial number yet?
Weird. It's unregistered, but the body was bought by Phalanx for... Holy shit! For $4 million bucks?
Way too pricey for a bodyguard. Sarah, meet Mr. Miller.
You think that's the owner of the company?
Not only that, arms dealer, smuggler. Don't bother looking in the system. You won't find anything. This asshole works for the government. Got some documents.
I don't believe it. Do people like this always keep secret papers just lying around for anyone to see?
Looks like the law on lowering the age of free subscription is just the beginning.
What? They want to make it even lower?
And add tons of taxes. I'd say it's a long-term plan.
Have they gone fucking insane? They can't do that!
Boy was planning the games. Did you read about that? He wanted to distract the crowd. Miller was probably supposed to protect the rich.
Someone sure fucked those plans up. Oh, it just breaks my heart.
I wouldn't say fucked up. Delayed, maybe. You know sooner or later they'll resurface in new bodies. At least it ought to take them a while.
Right. Well, in any case, the longer the plan takes to get started, the better it'll be for the rest of us.
So we got some shady stuff going on. How is an 18-year-old supposed to have like 40 grand
Fuckers.
to spend on a shell body?
Point.
That's wild.
That right.
Starting to get spicy. And what's cool is you can like manipulate the time during the like dialogue sections. Like you're not like locked into it. Like you can keep like reversing and fast forwarding it. Like I learned that in this level. It's pretty crazy, and there's some pretty intense scenes that you can do that with.
Looks like he spilled a few Bloody Marys, so to speak. Let's follow the trail.
You'll see coming up. There's a couple examples in this mission.
Traces lead here. Some unidentified substance.
Same one that set Park on fire.
Kovalev started walking from this spot. Bleeding like a faucet.
Kovalev. Like, I expected him to look way different.
Someone shot him.
Lunatic, shoot a bartender. An endangered species. I'll figure out where the shots came from.
Got the latest generation? One that picks up the trajectory of bullets?
Relax. I'm old-fashioned, but I make exceptions for toys that make my job easier.
Attacker shot from the stage.
Any thoughts on who did the shooting?
Got a dead guy here who'd make a decent suspect.
He's great at playing a dead guy. Really in character. The caliber matches the gun fired.
Is it him?
He shot Kovalev before he got hit himself.
That dude looks like a pretty badass dude, and he's just laying there dead from that far away. Kovalev must be a pretty good marksman. Oof. Ooh.
Can you check the DNA?
Body's assigned to a user named Edmund Christo Basment.
Who the fuck is Edmund Christo Basment?
He works for Phalanx.
Miller's livestock. He fired 4 shots before he fell to the ground.
But only one hit Kovalev. Why was a security guard shooting at Kovalev?
Good question. Something provoked him. He must have been startled to have such shitty aim. Straight in the Icarus. Whoever tapped him was a fucking excellent shot.
So now the question is, who?
Exactly. So long, Edmund Christo Basment.
What do you think?
Special, skewered asshole.
Get what?
He was impaled. I forget it.
Oh, man. What a hell of a way to go. Did he even get a shot off? I don't know.
Against that much force, I didn't stand a chance. These shards came from someplace else. This must have been losing altitude.
Until he finally hit the neon sign.
The ads in the city are deadly effective.
Ugh, James, I'm begging you.
He's got something in his neck. Check it out for me.
It's, one of ours? Agent from the department.
How the fuck did he get in here?
Jealous?
Yeah, a little. Gunshot wounds. Okay. Now I envy him less. He came from this side, bleeding heavily.
The marks will be visible under UV.
Thanks.
What do you think of this wound?
Adrenaline's a hell of a drug. The blood trail leads all the way to the lounges. It must have come from there. Got a hit in the air. And a hard landing. Tough guy. He kept his cool.
For all the good it did him.
Let's see where he jumped from.
So he was already hurt before he got skewered. Ugh. Overall bad day for all these folks.
Couch is fucked up.
Is this more of the undercover's blood?
He would have bled out. Must belong to the guy next door. Check the DNA for me.
No data available. Shit. That's gotta be some big fish.
I'll take photos. Identify him later. Nailed him right through the head.
What is that? A brand name?
Could be. Maybe somebody's initials. Damaged. Someone shot through the suitcase lock. I'll check for ballistic trajectories. cheese into Swiss cheese.
Into what?
People used to talk like that. I heard in some movie.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're a movie buff.
I love this part coming up. When he finally opens the briefcase, you'll see.
They sat there in the lounge.
For all you
all
Americans
cloak
out
and
there.
dagger and hushed tones until the spray of bullets caught them flat-footed.
Ooh.
He managed to scram. Agile body, fast reaction time. Grade B, maybe even A.
Where did he get the money for that?
The bullet turned his brain to mush. It'll take years to reconstruct his Icarite.
James, can you get into the suitcase?
Okay, let's see.
At least we know where he got the money for that
But yeah,
hot
right
rod
here.
body.
When he picks up the money stack, this is like 300 years in the future, but it's the original, like, old school
Put it down.
$100 bill
Just asking.
that I grew up remembering, which looks very different now.
Why is our agent neck deep in this? What's his fucking deal?
Hey, I remember that agent. From Rachel's case.
James,
No, listen. If he's the guy hired to do the dirty work with Rachel, and he was up to no good here, too.
we really don't have time for this.
Right, okay. I'll haul ass. I don't think we'll get any more out of the Swiss cheese lounge.
Let's move on. How can we connect it all?
Ballistics points to Kovalev opening fire on the guests. I'll check around the bar again. Shells, 45 caliber.
No shit.
That's what I figured.
Kovalev used the Tommy gun. Nothing like the classics.
He shoot his own people.
All of a sudden, this turns into a straight up freaking mobster style shootout. Kovalev was not the guy I was expecting him to be. Kovalev gets shot multiple
the rest of
times.
his gang.
Turned against his own.
And I love that bit earlier where James is talking about turn the body into Swiss cheese. Like, I don't know. Like, that's super noir, but he's like talking to himself and sort of like, what are you talking
Started
about?
with Kovalev.
I don't know. Like, people used to talk like
served
that
a
back in the day.
cocktail
I've seen it in
he did
movies.
himself.
I love that part.
He treated the next guest with a hail of bullets. And finally earned a bullet himself from Oscar Winnow Edmundo. Kovalev gave as good as he got.
He straight up headshotted
He
that
finished off the
dude
crooked UC.
with an injured
Just
shoulder. And
so
that dude,
unnecessary.
too. No. Did he
Necessary
headshot
or
him?
not, in the end, the knee
I
on
can't remember.
bottom.
He got skewered, right? I don't know if he got shot. We shot him when he jumped over the balcony.
He got hit hard. We're lucky. You know what they
Either
say.
way, dude's
Follow a
talented.
trail of blood.
Nobody says that.
right.
Time to break out the UV lamp.
We've got a lead. The trail leads to this guy. We've got Kovalev's prints on the handle of the knife.
This part is nuts. Oh.
It wasn't just his drinks that had a kick.
Who's the knifer?
Cigarettes cut.
Kicks
Check the
him.
blood.
Picks up the knife. Jams it in his skull. I'd like to believe that's possible. I don't know. That is wow. That's on some Rambo shit.
Another one of Miller's bodyguards.
Seriously, where does he get these
I don't know.
guys?
I've never shoved a combat knife into someone's head. I don't know
Nice display of bravado.
how easy it
I
would
bet he
be.
was in the army. You don't get reflexes like that just from a body.
And I don't
Takes
intend to,
training, years of
knowing
it.
either.
They also say he had to use the knife, because I think by then he'd lost his gun. The impact knocked Kovalev off balance. He dropped something. Something new.
You think he blew himself up?
Nah, I doubt it. How much did he have? We're following the trail of blood. Again. You know, like they say you're supposed to.
I can't.
He really didn't like this job.
Why didn't he blow himself up sooner?
Good question. Here, you got hit again. Kovalev got shot a few times, but he kept going.
The reconstruction's complete. Get the safe.
Alright, so coming up, this part's really important because you're going to have to take an item that will unlock a trophy for the next portion of the game. So as soon as you get the reconstruct and the safe to an open, there you go. So For old fashioned, this is step one. You're gonna want to make sure you choose to take the whiskey with you.
Go.
The universe has presented us with a gift. Gotta respect the universe. It's a card. There's something on it, without any data.
You're out of time. Take what you have to take and run.
Wait, there's something else there.
There's no time.
See this? Green road to Kovalev.
I see. Now, do you want to be scraped off the pavement?
Right. I can think of better ways to spend the evening. Could Green and Kovalev been working together? And why did the fucking bartender want to blow himself up in this particular place? What was he hoping to accomplish? Fuck. Sarah.
Oh yes, this part is also very important too for the ending. Being able to get both endings.
Would get stuck on Icarus. Can't find a window to fly out of.
Who's this?
The question is, what can I do for you? And how much can I help you understand? Buzz yourself around the ripest corpse. The one you missed.
You'll need to be more precise. There are several corpses here.
Close to Kovalev. Close enough to take him out.
This part, from this point on, kind of started getting Scream vibes.
Fast.
The guy on the phone, his voice. And there's a lot of influence in these games. In this game, specifically.
Looks like a bigwig.
Did you find him? What kind of shape is he in?
Dead.
Just a temporary state for bigwigs like him. Unfortunately.
So basically, it's going to give you an option,
Was Kovalev so
and
determined to
make
kill
sure
this
to
guy?
choose to shoot the dude in the head.
Got away, didn't he? Do you recognize him?
Wait a minute. George Boyle, CDC director.
From the rotten family that invented the Icarite.
His signature was on the documents from the lounge.
He and the others found a way to strip the poor of their bodies to pad the pockets of rich assholes.
He's just another dead asshole to me. What do you want?
You have a unique chance to get justice. Desynchronize him. Buy some time for the poor people.
You think it's justice to desecrate an Icarite and a corpse?
Yes. If you shoot him through his Icarite, he'll suffer. And more importantly, no more body taxes. It will take months, maybe years, before he gets back on his feet. You gave time to people who really need it.
You deserved it, motherfucker.
Good. Very good. Good boy.
What? What have I done?
James, can you hear me? It's about to go down. You've got to get out.
Get the hell out of there.
James, you have to get out of there. Damn car! Icarus is about to go down.
Almost.
And with that, we've reached the end of the level, to which you should get I as an Icarus.
I bet my not-so-great body on a great hand, and damn was I right. Instead of dead, I was ahead for once, and ready to break the case of the century.
Okay, so that is part 3 of Nobody Wants to Die. Couple of quick notes. That decision you make to kill the guy, I can't confirm if that actually makes a difference for the endings, but there's a couple other spots throughout the game like that, and I was able to, by doing so and choosing what I chose, I was able to get both endings in like a playthrough and a quarter, because there's a spot coming up where you're gonna need to like upload your save to return to, since there is no manual save option. So hope you guys enjoy. Part 4 will be out soon as well, and for everyone that's new, thank you so much for your support, all the subscriptions, and please like and comment, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much.